I think you have to look at the Down syndrome program, and there's a Down syndrome clinic at Duke that was started by Priya Kishnani and Gordon Worley. But there's no mandate at Duke to have a clinic, a Down syndrome clinic. And if and when Gordon and Priya leave, there's no guarantee that the clinic will continue. And I think what the Anna's Angels has done has allowed Gordon and Priya to develop this research group, or support the research group. So there's really a lot of work in Down syndrome. So if one or both of them leave, they'll more likely replace them with somebody who has an interest in Down syndrome because all the infrastructure is built in. So it's the people that serve the clinic keep it alive. And the reason it's here is because Gordon Worley and Priya Kishnani made it happen. And so they're the ones to thank for this. But having the expertise then, it's just like with anything. When you work with a condition, and the more you see and the more challenges that you face, then you gain expertise in that particular area. And so then you're one of the centers of excellence in the area. And so it's really, I think, an extremely valuable resource to the community. Anna's Angels funded some of their early work in clinical trials. This was the work that was generated out of Duke. Actually, Priya Kishnani is the one that really initiated that, and actually I was brought in because of that. Out of that, we've gained a certain expertise in clinical trials, and then all of a sudden, about 4 years ago, major pharmaceutical companies got interested in improving cognitive function in Down syndrome, and so the first trial with using large pharma in Down syndrome was established, in 2004, and I think it was published in 2006. So that early work in Down syndrome that Anna's Angels supported developed the expertise here, so that when that trial got started, we were called in to help on the design of that trial. Since then, there's been multiple pharma trials, and we've been involved in basically all of them because we've got expertise that no one else has. And so how the community benefits is that they're the first ones that have access to these programs, and so they have a chance. I mean, this area has a chance to be, if the drug's effective, to have the first major change in cognitive function due to some kind of drug. I mean, it would be a huge benefit, and we would be the first, or one of the first, to discover that. So I think it's pretty powerful. Anna's Angels funded the initial study, or the development of the initial study, which actually is a study of a computerized training intervention to improve cognition. And the reason that we were interested in that is we do a number of clinical trials with drugs, and so the challenge was there was research showing that this computerized program may improve cognition in Down syndrome. And so our challenge to the drug companies was, okay, if we can prove that we can move cognition with a non-drug treatment, then your drug treatment has to go better than that, not equal, because if it's equal, then it's not worth taking your drug. And the companies that we've worked with were like, absolutely. So that lends to a comparison between a drug versus a non-drug treatment, and also with the drug combination treatment of non-drug and drug, to see if you get even bigger effect. And then Anna's Angels has actually guaranteed some funding to get support for a second year of this research.
So very important.
Very important. Yeah, we're very thankful.